Are we on? Are we on? Where we at? Where we at? Are we live? Are we live? Here we go. What is going on, everybody? We are getting this shit started right now. On to something new. Barstow Walker, let's freaking go. I'm actually going to set up a different camera angle. By the way, I did not gain that much weight. I'm going to set up a different camera angle so it could be more so like we're just watching and reacting, and I could actually use the television rather than looking at my freaking computer, because I got to say, it sucks when you're looking at the computer. But Mendoza, it's here. We got a Latino QB, everybody. Yeah. Ay. That was the widest shout out to Latinos ever. Let me pop in and see what everyone's doing here. We're going to be reacting to all kinds of stuff. We even have a video here today. They're talking about Mendoza. And you know what? I'm going to show you guys some stuff. I'm going to take the L. We'll see. I'm going to just forego making money off this live stream just to show cool stuff to you guys. And we're going to make sure we blur some of this stuff out. But we're going to do that.
Conclusion that it will be Fernando Mendoza, but General Manager John Spytek tells me that they absolutely went through a complete evaluation process to ensure that the Heisman-winning QB would be a good fit. Spytek telling me, I want the whole building to know, I want everybody to know that we did the work, and if we end up where everybody thinks we'll end up, I'll know on our end that we had the right process.
If we end up where everybody thinks we're going to end up, yeah. So, you know, it's pretty much unanimous that they're taking Mendoza at some point today. Once that's announced, I think it's going to be announced a little bit earlier than usual. And that's what happens during this draft. You're going to see a lot of picks get announced ahead of time on the internet. We're going to be tracking that because I think the Raiders are going to trade up. I think there's a big possibility they come and jump back in the first round. They got that high second round pick that makes it really easy. Now's the time to do that. I sense that happening. But what I'm really looking forward to is the Mike Vrabel presser, which should be happening in like 17 minutes. Vrabel is going to be answering some of the Diana Russini questions. And I think some of you have seen some of the videos I've made about the Diana Russini saga. It got nasty today. They were smooching at bars. You know, their husbands and wives aren't going to like to see that. So it would be funny to see this guy sweat right before Mendoza is selected. And let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. We're going to make it nice and louder. I'm going to do some reaction. Yes. We're going to also... We're pulling out the big balls. We're pulling out some big balls right now. And by the way, this content is presented by Prize Picks. I think I was supposed to say that. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for the congrats on the new place. Hit the like button to help boost this in the algorithm. By the way, I do have a big announcement, which I will say, I will make this big announcement after Mendoza is selected. That is how much the Raiders are going to influence my life, that I am going to make a big announcement about my personal life immediately after Mendoza is selected as the #1 pick. And I guess it's not, I mean, here's the thing. It's not that crazy, the Mendoza selection. I mean, I want to see how it happens. I want to already know for sure it's happening. So we're going to go ahead and supersede this with Willie's own personal life and announcement. And I think you're going to love it. Hey, somebody mentioning naming. Barstow seems like he knows what's going on, but some of you mentioning naming in the chat. You guys are onto something. You guys are definitely onto something. Gotta stay. You know what, dude? It's been a while since I've been live. I've been working on some other channels. Gonna start producing more Raiders content when there is more to talk about. I will say, due to the fact, and there's a couple of issues I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about this in a video, but I don't know how big the audience would be for this video. It's about people who love Raiders news, Raiders updates. You want to know the rumor mill. I just feel like something has radically changed. I'm trying to fuck. All right, so I'm having some technical problems right now, but we're figuring that out on the back end. I feel like something has radically changed with Raiders reporting, where there just seems like a dearth of Raiders reporters. There's almost no updates these days, no rumors anymore, not even any leaks from the team. And I don't think this is like, oh, the Raiders have just become such better people where they're no longer doing crazy leaks in the background, trying to say this about this player, trying to do that, all that stuff. Oh, look at Fernando building some Legos right before the draft. I love that. I mean, what a handsome young fella. What a sweet young fella. So what do you guys think? So should I switch this camera angle over here? There is just not as many Raiders reporters anymore. I don't know what's going on. I think something has flipped as of late, and I have been quite surprised by it. Vincent Bosignor of the Las Vegas Review-Journal, he no longer is a reporter for the Raiders. He was out there doing things for a long time. In addition to him, you no longer have Tashawn Reed of The Athletic. He's no longer a reporter covering the Raiders. You also don't have Vic Tafur. Now, that was something that sort of started happening last year, but you don't have Vic Tafur either, who was part of The Athletic covering the Raiders. Paul Gutierrez, who used to work for ESPN, he used to be more of an ESPN reporter and would try to, figure out the rumors, the lowdown, the behind the scenes of the team. And he's kind of shifted to working for the actual Raiders. So he's not actually going to tell you anything, and I don't want to say scandalous, but he's not, there's a limit to what he can say, since he's literally employed by the team. And that's not how it was previously for Gutierrez. So from what I've just told you right now, that's at least like 3 different beat reporters who are no longer covering the team. And I mean, I've noticed it, man. I feel like there's way less coverage. Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure I got this popping right. Way less coverage of all of this, man. Let's go ahead and see. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and move some stuff around. Talk in the meantime. The celebration of Mendoza. Celebrate! And I got these weights. I haven't been actually lifting. But pretty soon, we'll be at it. Let's see if we can get some length here. Let's change this up a little bit. Wow. Whew. And I saw some comments here. About Jamarcus Russell. Here, and we got to bust it out. The first Raiders jersey I ever bought my wife, right here, everybody. Woo! We gotta make good. And make sure there's no Russell shenanigans tonight. All right. All right. We're getting there. Let's make good. No Jamarcus curse tonight, baby. No Jamarcus curse tonight. Let's solve it all. Let's solve it all. All right, here we go. Here we go. No Jabustus. All right, here we go. Light's a little weird. This angle is super weird. All right. All right, how many people do we got in here? 195. Okay. 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 We're here. We're here. We're doing it. No fear, baby. No fear. Yes. Smoke the Cubans if you got them. We're trading. No, we're not trading the pick. Somebody said we're trading the pick. Weird. There's no way. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to stand. I think I'm gonna have to stand this entire time. This is gonna be. I gotta stand for some Raider history, dude. Whew. All right. Hopefully that doesn't unplug. All right, man. Whew. What? Sorry. Any word on Henry Ruggs? No word on Henry Ruggs. Okay, so lies. The Raiders are not trading the pick right now. That is definitely not happening. All right, hold on 1 second. I have to double check something. This is very important stuff. No rumors happening right now ahead of time. Okay, so we got the TV on. We got the reminder of Jamarcus Russell. We have no fake news lying to us right now. We were almost tricked, but not quite. And we're gonna have some light, I believe. Got some extra light. Looking a little better. Looking a little. We gotta look our best for Mendoza, dude. We gotta look our best for Mendoza. But yeah, I think that's the big story. They're talking about Mendoza right now on the draft coverage. I think the big story for the Raiders is still second round more than anything, more important in particular than even first round. Stories even on NFL Network up to the very hour on Mendoza. He's got the clutch gene. They're talking about how he's that clutch, baby. But just complete constant media cycle about the guy. And people are already talking about baby names. I don't know why you guys would say that. Why would anybody be saying that? So Is Vrabel doing the press conference right now? If so, we're gonna have to stream that right now. Very sus that Mike Vrabel is doing the presser right before the draft. Patriots YouTube page. I'm gonna pull it up right now. So, what are you guys doing if the Raiders trade back? Are you guys gonna be pissed or what? Oh, we got Chargers fans here. Bolt up, everybody. Say hi to your favorite Chargers fans over here. Okay, so we're waiting on the Vrabel presser, and I will screen share that on this live stream while we're hanging out during that. And I'm gonna go ahead and see just how good we're looking. Will Vrabel resign after being in the Super Bowl? I love the Vrabel content. I love that. I love how there's that there on this live stream. Dude, we're still not tall enough. Dude, am I actually pretty tall? There's no way I'm tall. They said I couldn't be a defensive end, so there's no way I'm tall. Okay, so the audio sounds good. I'm checking this out. We got 200 likes. There we freaking go. Oh, wait, was I lying? Okay, no, we only have 71 likes, so I was being a little optimistic there. What's the funny line that I missed? Start Derek Carr or else. Oh. I'm upset at Derek Carr that he's not playing. I'm too pissed about that. Hey, Jamarcus never retired. Jamarcus never retired. I mean, I think he's technically like unretired, Jamarcus Russell, when you really think about it. Okay, so we're keeping our eyes peeled to see if there's anything crazy that's gonna happen. I don't think so. I think we're just gonna have a magical night, everybody. A magical night. Mendoza. Or Fernando. I need a. What's I gonna do? Oh yeah, I usually print out my pictures. I have my printed out picture of Geno Smith that I used to do. So I need to print out a picture of Mendoza somehow. I didn't get to do that. I didn't get my printer set up. But it would feel weird having a 22-year-old male's picture printed out in my home. I mean, that is a little weird to do. But I'm thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. So, Willie's surprise news, he's too. Willie's surprise news, he's dating. Dude, F that. I'm gonna be the new Diana Russini. If that's all it takes to get ahead in the NFL, I'm sucking my way to the top. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna be the new Diana Russini. Let's get the bag, bro. We're making money in 2026. Oh no, what will Thong Boys say about our draft pick? Some people are calling out AP. I gotta put the chat on screen so the viewers later can see. Let me see. No, that's outdated. Here, I'll find it. Fernando. Let's see what we got going. I might have to do some more tech stuff before the actual draft thing comes out. Son of a bitch. What the fuck's... What the fuck's... All right. We'll figure it out later. I'll figure out how to get the chat on screen later. I mean, most of you guys can see it on YouTube. We have chat replay on YouTube as well. So 7:30 p.m. The Vrabel press conference. Has it been moved? to 7:30 p.m.? No way. I'm looking, bro. Vrabel, is he on? Not yet. Not yet. We're waiting. No surprise yet. We're waiting until after the Mendoza pick for any surprises. Let me see what else people are saying here. What time does it call? Oh, here we go. No way. Mr. Wombat, salute to Wi-Fi and the rest of the nation. Willie, many congrats to you and Audrey for the new additional mini Wi-Fi router on the way. Appreciate you, Mr. Wombat. I guess I'm laying the surprise. I guess we're giving it up early, but I am. Myself and Audrey, Dial Up Audrey, we are having a baby and we're going to be having a daughter. So very exciting news. Another member of Raider Nation. I promise you won't be a Chiefs fan, everybody. But we are having a daughter. Appreciate you, Mr. Wombat. And I'm hoping Brady gets flag football started pretty soon. It's rising right now. And we're deciding on a name still. But I am going to make sure that she potentially becomes a wide receiver for whatever professional flag football team is out there. So let's make it happen. And no, I am not going to name her Fernando. I am not doing Fernando at all. But appreciate you, Mr. Wombat, and everybody figuring out the mini new router. And I also have to figure out how to get that on screen. It's been a while since we've done Draft Lives. We are desperately trying to figure some stuff out. All right, so while I work on that, we'll see what's going on. But appreciate you and everybody in the chat. No, I am not going to name my daughter Joy. I am not naming my daughter Diana Russini. I am not naming her Joy Taylor. That is not happening. But it's going to be awesome. Love being a dad. I am worried about fight. You know, I'm gonna have to fight off a lot of boyfriends, so that's one thing that I'm concerned about as well. I am gonna get my I'm in the process of getting my concealed carry, so I'm getting ahead of this. You know, about 16 years, 15 years a head start on making sure there's no bullshit in the house. You guys know what I'm saying, right? 15-year head start. Packing, because I'm going to be by then I'll be an old man, so I'll probably have some back problems. I'm not going to be able to, I'm probably going to be bigger than your average 16-year-old. I could probably, outweigh him down, but I don't know if I could, be that quick with a 16-year-old against a 60-year-old. So yeah, I'm definitely making videos for day 2, day 3. Not sure about live streaming. Let's figure out this chat situation and see. I believe we may have the Vrabel presser happening in just a sec. Taking a look at this Vrabel. Am I spelling that name right? The Vrabel press. Where is? Let's go ahead. Right before. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Activities in the coming weeks.
And I can't answer that. Starting.
Let's see what's going down.
I have the other day that you guys have shown in a personal. I have the other day that you guys have shown in a personal and private matter.
Whoa.
I want to address the news regarding my current situation. I understand that there are questions. I take accountability for my actions and the actions that caused a distraction to the people that I care most about. My family, this football team, the organization, and our fans. My previous actions don't meet the standard that I hold myself to. They don't. What I believe is best for the two most important things in my life, my family and this football team, is for us to take the necessary steps to work together and to give them what I told them I'd give them, which is the best version of me. And that's what we're going to do. And that's going to start, that has started, that'll continue this weekend, and it'll continue for however long it takes for me to give them and to complete that promise of giving them the best version of me possible. And that's what's going to happen, and that's what's been happening. I'm grateful for Robert and Jonathan for their support. I'm thankful for the coaches and their support. Most especially, I'm thankful for the players. They're the ones that allow us to win games. They're the ones that allow us to coach them. And I appreciate their support. And we got a lot of great men in there, and I appreciate each and every one of them. Like I told you before, my priorities are my family and this football team, and in that order. And there's a balance there that I am going to create. And my family needs me this weekend, and that's where I'll be. But I'm confident in the people that we have. I'm confident in the preparation. Thankful for Elliot and his staff that have prepared us for this night, for this weekend. I ask that somehow you can allow those players that we bring onto this football team, allow them the excitement and joy of recognizing a dream and starting a journey. I hope that you can do that. And again, I'm focused on this team moving forward, and out of respect to my family, I won't have any more comments or answers to touch on. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
It's going to be Saturday, the best time to step away rather than a time later when the draft isn't going on?
Well, when you prioritize your family first and your job, that's what's required, and that's what was necessary. Got a lot of support from everybody involved, and so that's what I was able to do, and willingly, and I want to do that, and that's important to me. But there's also a balance there. There's, when my family needs me, I'll be there, and I know that there's a way to give them the best version of me, and also provide
trying to smash
and get what I need from my family, and also from this football team.
Mike, do you anticipate missing any? I'm sorry, Karen, go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. Do I anticipate missing
Any other football activities in the coming weeks?
And I can't answer that. I can only say that whatever my family needs, that's what I'm going to provide. But I also understand what's needed for me here.
Okay, so he's not stepping down.
This is an exciting time. We just finished our first week. Guys are excited. I see leaders developing. The new players that we brought on to the team, and I'm confident that if I weren't able to be here, that we have people in place that can support them and do those things. So I'm not sure what's going to be needed of me, but I just know that I'm going to take the necessary steps with the people that I care about. That's my family and this team.
Mike, it was reported that even though you would be away from the team on Saturday, tending to family business, you would still be in communication with the team. Can you explain that, or what that?
Well, I mean, I'll obviously try to be to communicate with Elliot and Ryan and Stretcher, Robert, if that's necessary. But I don't anticipate. I have to do what's needed of me with my family, and So again,
Yeah, it's
I'm
crazy that this
confident
is like
that
the #1 story.
whatever they need,
30
I'm
minutes
going
till
to
Mendoza
provide.
selected.
And
This is the #1
I
story.
am excited about the work that everybody's done, Elliot and his staff, to get us here to this point. And I'm confident that just like last year, we'll come out of this draft with players that our fans are going to enjoy watching.
So
and they're going
nothing's
to be
gonna
great
happen to them.
teammates, and they're going to help us win.
Do you feel like you have to reprove yourself to the guys that were in this locker room?
All right, so I mean, he's not really gonna say anything. We can keep watching the rest. He's not really saying much, and apparently, nothing's really gonna happen to him in terms of the commissioner. It's not considered a personal conduct policy, meaning he's gonna basically get away with this, and he's not gonna be disciplined. And the only reason why, I mean, I personally, it's his own personal business. I don't think it affects the team, Mike Vrabel. But we see players get in trouble for stuff like this, breaking curfew. Players get suspended for a game. The NFL cracks down on certain players if they get caught making a parlay bet or something like that. So there's just tons of ways in which I feel like it's a little bit of a double standard. The coaches could do whatever they want. Meanwhile, the players are harshly penalized. And Vrabel's another example. I mean, if one of his players got caught doing this, there'd be a suspension. They'd find a way to get out of his contract that he did conduct detrimental to the team. Like they'd find a way. I'm surprised the Browns have probably looked into trying to do that with Deshaun Watson. I mean, I don't blame them. You're trying to do whatever you can to save some money. So I'm surprised nothing's going to happen with Vrabel, but I feel like coaches get better treatment. And he's not really going to say anything. He's basically just saying, oh, I know I screwed up, but I'm doing the right steps to fix it. So now we can move on and forget it. It's basically what he's saying, right? What? People want the Raiders to trade the pick? Yeah. I think the Patriots will get a break. Real quick before we dig in, I'm going to get some stuff situated, and we have a message from our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Prize Picks with code HMA. The draft is happening right now as we speak, so we're trying to get as many signups as possible. Unfortunately, I know nothing about basketball, which is why I'm losing, but I know this football season I'll be feeling like a champion. You can follow my progress on Prize Picks at Wi-Fi Willie. Go ahead and laugh at my picks. If you like playing and building daily fantasy lineups, do it at Prize Picks with code HMA. And remember, only play if you can, do it responsibly. Link is in the description below. Yeah, and real quick, one interesting thing that Prize Picks is doing is they have their team section that is available in certain states, and you actually can get involved in the action for the draft, dude. You got second overall pick in the draft, Arvell Reese or David Bailey. Third overall pick. I mean, they're not letting you play this fantasy game for the first overall pick because everybody knows it's Mendoza, so that'd be way too easy. But if you go to their team section on their site, on their app, you can also do it for draft picks and play some fantasy for that. It could be interesting. Jeremiah Love as a possibility at pick 4. Where maybe the Cardinals at pick 3 or the Giants grab him. That's interesting. It's going to be very curious to see how the NFL rates some of these guys who are going after the Raiders pick. And you could also play for the second round and third round. So check that out. Link in the pin comment description below. But you guys are scaring me in the chat because you keep on making comments about Raiders trading the pick. And then I have to be like, are they trading it? I got to go on my phone and figure this shit out. And then luckily we're in the clear. Where are we? I just got nothing but Russini and Vrabel on this freaking phone all the time. Dude, this is the biggest telenovela ever, dude. we have Vrabel and Russini all week. Yeah. So, yeah, we might have to sit down. We might have to sit back down. Okay. All fans are ready for this Pittsburgh draft.
The gratitude that I had the other day to let you.
We get it, bro. Whoa. Oh my God. Diana Russini has deleted her ex account. Whoa, massive, bro. She just deleted her ex account during the first round of the draft because Vrabel admitted that they were clapping cheeks. And he's saying he's sorry about it. And now he's going to counseling so his wife's not pissed. And she deletes. Woo! Bro! They are cooked. It is over. It is over, Rover. It is over. Homie. No way. Jamarcus. It is Dunskies. Dude, and then she named her kid Michael. So you were smashing this dude in 2020 in March. You give birth in August of 2021. And then you name him the same name as the dude that's not your husband? I mean, woo! I thought we were talking football today, but holy shit. This shit's taking over. Man, whoa. And I thought the Raiders were ghetto. Some of these other teams are way more ghetto than the Raiders. They got baby mama drama on the Patriots. Son of a bitch. All right. Woo! That shit is foul. Come on, Mendoza. Break the curse, Mendoza. All right, one second. All right. So here we go, dude. 20 minutes until Mendoza is the future quarterback of the Las Vegas Raiders. Hit the like button, man. We got 120 something likes. We can get to the next level, bro. And okay. We're trying to find something more than Russini content. See if there's any just actual updates for the team. Too bad I can't control this. Or I can control this from over here. All right. So I got the TV on. So don't worry. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the location of the draft. Goodell throwing a bone to Vrabes. Huh. Of course. Oh, by the way, we can't do anything and they can do whatever the fuck they want. Oh well. I just want somebody else besides the Raiders to have negative consequences. Whenever they do something that's not good. Shit. Okay. And let's see what else is happening here. Is there anything draft related? Some more Mendoza hype. And this woman is supposed to be doing a lot of the coverage for the Raiders, specifically during the draft. She hasn't done anything since this video where didn't say too much, honestly. All right, so they're singing a little song before the draft. Whew! Looking back to when Cleveland Farrell was announced. Oh, man, that was rough, bro. Holy shit. Audrey's still around. She is currently pregnant. She might be joining us, but I don't know. That's a lot to ask of I don't know. I don't want to tell my pregnant wife, hey, get your ass up to go watch Mendoza get drafted. Come on. I think that might be kind of bad. Miles Burris, former player, doing a video showing the hype for Raiders fans. Yeah, me and him, you know, our bodies look very similar. My body compared to Miles Burris, very similar body. Don't let this is just a bit like loose jersey. Don't let it fool you. I got pretty much the same body as him. Just because of YouTube ad suitability, I'm not going to take my shirt off. But me and him, dude, trust me, we got the same build. Trust me, baby. All right, so they're still singing a song over at the draft. Ooh, 1 hour, number one, Trey Tucker. Currently number one on the Raiders. The number one. But yeah. Oh, I just saw an emoji. A baby emoji. Drop some emojis on the screen right now. I totally forgot we had that feature. I want to see this screen flooded. Whoo! Whoo! So they're talking about Mendoza a little bit here on the TV screen. What are they saying? All right, so they talk about Mendoza real quick, and then they quickly switched to Arvell Reese, some of these other guys. You know what I mean? Because it's set in stone. It's set in stone. All right, let me check out some other stuff here. And yes, we are having a baby girl. I am not. She's not going to be a future Raiderette. I'm sorry. My daughter's going to be if anything in football, would be flag football star before future Raiderette. I'm sorry. No offense to any cheerleaders out there. I'm just saying. That's the route I'd like to go. But having a baby girl, yes. That was the big announcement. Mr. Wombat sent a generous donation earlier. Cat was out of the bag already, but some people already knew ahead of time. Thank you guys so much for the congratulations. I'm excited. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, you know what? I don't get that much sleep anyways, so I think I'll be able to handle it during this season. No sleep. I'm already off no sleep. Tips. Please give me some tips, please. But let's see what else we got going on here. Still Vrabel news.
I also learned through this process that his teammates really liked him as well. As far as Kirk Cousins goes, yes, he is going to help Mendoza in his development. My understanding is the expectation is Cousins is going to start this year, and actually that's the best case scenario. How long will it last? We simply don't know, but what they would like, best case, is that Fernando Mendoza waits, watches, and learns while Cousins plays this year, and then he gets a full year under his belt and really ready to go in 2027. That's right.
Wow, so basically set in stone. Cousins. Dude. If you're going to draft a guy, I'm sorry, dude. I understand getting Jordan Love at pick 10. You have him sit. Aaron Rodgers fell in the draft. You know, he kept falling, and then so the Packers were able to grab him. Mahomes was pick 10. Mahomes wasn't the number one overall pick. I understand letting a quarterback sit who's pick 10 or above, right? Drake May, he sat for like 4 games. They knew they were going to go with Drake May in his rookie season. I just think if you're a top 5 pick QB, I think you got to play. I mean, unless you really are a project like Anthony Richardson, I think you got to play. It's just having a quarterback under contract for that cheap, you got to take advantage of it. You got to have those quarterbacks get reps so they're ready to go at the NFL level. A live game, nothing's going to replace that. No amount of practice reps or watching Kirk Cousins is going to replace that. So I think when you're selecting a guy to be the number 1 player in the 2026 draft class, I think that guy has to play and start right away. I don't know. What do you guys think? If I'm spending that much on a player, they better be my starting quarterback week 1. I mean, you really want to waste time? I mean, so we got to waste time on his development just to make certain players happy? I mean, Caleb Williams played in year 1. It wasn't good, but he needed that year of development. Bryce Young played and then got benched. I think he's probably better than he would have been had he not played. CJ Stroud, he played immediately, ended up going great, had a little bit of a sophomore slump, but was able to bounce back in year 3 until the playoffs. Jaden Daniels has had some injuries, but year 1 was amazing, his rookie year. Year 2, we got some injuries. We'll see what happens in year 3. So I hope Kirk Cousins plays the first 4 games or so, and I hope the Raiders have him on a short leash personally, because then I think you got, John Raider Snake. Here are some Raider funds for your daughter's Raider gears. Big congratulations. Thank you so much, John Raider Snake. And I finally, Mr. Wombat, appreciate you earlier. I finally have the graphics set up. Appreciate you so much and helping out. Money to the concealed carry permit when I got to deal with boyfriends a decade and a half from now. I shouldn't be talking like this about a baby. I should not be doing that. But appreciate you. We're excited. And honestly, you know what? I wonder, what do you guys think? So should I force my daughter to be a Raiders fan? Or should I let her choose her own path and her own style? Should I let her organically watch football and then find a fan base of her own and just hope that she organically lands with the Raiders? Or should I demand immediately when she's a little girl that she's a fucking Raiders fan? Too bad. Or should I let it organically? Don't force it. Yeah, because if I force it, then she'll be like, man, if she ever gets mad at me, if I force it, she ever gets angry at me, then she'll go root for the Chiefs. She'll be like, you know what? You don't want to let me go out today? Then I'm going to go root for the Chiefs. Screw you. You don't want to buy me this freaking Roblox character? I'm rooting for the Chiefs, dude. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Wombat and John Raider Snake. And also the many others here hanging out with us today. I was going to sit down in this chair. I don't know if it's going to be the best option at this point. This might be one of the that'd be one of the worst setups. There's no way she organically likes the Raiders. Maybe I should get her I'll get my daughter a Mark Davis stuffed animal. So she'll think that it's like the Raiders have like a funny, cute little crazy old guy character as their mascot. And it's just Mark Davis, a stuffed animal with a haircut. Mendoza with his family. Here we go. Mendoza.
And I saw
Mendoza knows. Oh, there you go. Hey, I thought he was wearing a silver tie earlier. Whoa, 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 whoa. He was wearing a silver tie earlier. That's not a silver tie anymore, dude. He was wearing a silver tie, and that's not silver anymore, man. Did he find out something and now he's changing the color? That looks kind of like a blue. Is he going to the Giants? That's a Dallas Cowboys color. Exactly. I think that's a cow. We them Cowboys color. The fuck? We gotta look up. Click the refresh button, dude. Dude, every time I freaking refresh, this is all it is. I think it's a government psyop. I think the government is involved in pushing Diana Russini and Vrabel content. I'm gonna go ahead and blame the government. I don't usually blame the government, but I'm concerned now. I'm a concerned citizen. Appreciate all the people filing in, man. Wait, Titans traded up? Wait, no. Are you guys fucking with me? Okay, hit the like button, guys. We got a record number of people in here. I'll be going live for the first round of the draft. Clearly, excited Raiders fan. Cautiously optimistic. Oh yeah, that's my QB right there. That's my QB right there. That's my man. That's my. I'm just kidding. Oh, so what do you guys think, dude? So okay, I think I like Mendoza, the talent.
Face down.
I don't know. I don't know how his character will translate in the NFL. Do you guys think Mendoza's a little too cheesy, kind of like Kirk Cousins, where will he ever really relate with the guys? Like we heard about Gardner Minshew getting bullied by Max Crosby. What the hell is going to happen with Mendoza? I mean, it's going to toughen him up quickly. Wait, now I got to do a Deion Sanders? Deion, my boy Mendoza. That's my Cuban. That's my Cuban right there. I'm not ready to do Deion right now. I got to be closer to the microphone to do Deion. I'm too far away. All right, my throat is hurting, everybody. I'm going to drink some water. The draft is about to start. Do I have my do-rag? Should I be Little Raider? Yeah, we got to see the freaky side of Mendoza, dude. Maybe Vegas will get it out of him. We got to see the freak. I want to see Mendoza, what he's really like. All right. Draft time, 7 minutes. Let me make sure my TV's live, dude. I can't miss a shit. I'm turning it up. Turn my headphones up, bro.
Consider moving up and made some noise over that the last several days. The Kansas City Chiefs who have been looking for an edge rusher, a corner, and a tackle. I think the Dallas Cowboys would be another potential team that can move up, not hugely, but move up inside the top 10. Maybe that is for an edge rusher like Ruben Bain. Certainly, I would not be surprised.
Who's moving up? Moving up. So, should I have it on NFL Network or ABC? All right. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Let this be a good draft. Woo! I want to be so excited. I want to have a reason to go streaking tonight. Woo! Even though I'm not going to do that. I know it's against the law. I don't break the law. But I want to feel like I could. I want to have a reason that makes me feel like I should go streaking. So, draft is going to be on ABC and NFL Network. I'm watching the NFL Network coverage. I'm pretty comfortable. Oh, ESPN as well. Oh, shit. Maybe I'll watch ESPN's coverage. The countdown to Mendoza. The final countdown. That was a really bad. I can't sing. That was a really bad. Okay, feel free to boo me at home. Drop some middle finger emojis. That was pretty bad. I think I've learned that. Like, I think I am cringe. I think I might be cringe. All right. Where the heck did that shit go? I think I got mental issues. Okay. Where the hell? How come that shit doesn't freaking work? Oh man. Appreciate you guys, man. We're gearing up, trying to fix some stuff on the stream. We are 4 minutes away. Is it gonna start at 5:15 or 5:30 instead? Yeah, I think I am pretty. Yeah, I am cringe. Yeah, but is it starting at 5:30 instead? Why? Or unplug it. Unplug the TV upstairs. Yeah, so wow. So draft party in Vegas right now. Okay, that's copyrighted music, but all right. Draft party in Vegas. All right, all right, all right. Some drinks. All right, all right. That ain't bad. Raiders trade back into the first round. Highly suggested. TMZ has released photos of Mendoza. So Diana Russini deleting the account. Whoo!
The last 2.5 weeks, we go from your original statement about.
All right. Trying to find the official time. Nothing here yet, though. We got ourselves a Mendoza, but projected Mendoza, obviously, middle of draft time. Round 1. Supposed to be 5. Still 5, but it's pretty much 5 right now, dude. And now we got a commercial grade. All right. Here we go. All right. Anyways, I am not naming my daughter Madden. My daughter will slap the shit out of me if I name her Madden. That is not, that cannot happen. That's like naming your daughter Gruden. She would just whoop my ass. She'd be like, you gave me such a stupid ass football name? Oh my God. Yeah, she's definitely gonna get married. She's gonna get married early with a name like Madden. Madden isn't, dude. Since when has Madden been a girl's name? I've never heard that. You guys are trolling me. No way. Madden's a girl's name? Okay. The time is now. The time is now. We could not allow another Jamarcus. We could not allow another Jabustus Russell. Here we go. In Pittsburgh. Who's announcing the pick? Mendoza's at home. Whoa, he looks so serious, dude. Oh my. Woo! What do you guys think, man? Put it all on Mendoza. Woo! Here we go. Is Goodell going to take the stage? All right, here we go. Goodell's taking the stage. The commissioner's taking the stage with Cameron Hayward. The draft is beginning now. The new era of the Raiders is happening right now. The franchise QB sitting behind Kirk Cousins for a year. Playing it safe. You know, personally, I would think, hey, start the guy right away. I would like to see that. It'd be exciting. The Raiders are playing it smarter than me. They're playing it safer than me. Let's see what happens. Goodell's about to start with TJ Watt and Hayward on stage, announcing the draft. And then I want to see. Whoa. Welcome to the 2026 NFL Draft. Okay, they're giving love to the Steelers fans. Okay. Let's go, let's go. But tonight we're going to celebrate Western Pennsylvania heritage. And as you can see, I didn't come alone. All right, yes. All right, all the niceties are happening. They're hyping up TJ Watt. Has it been announced already? Okay. The picks are about to be in. Here we go. I don't believe the internet. Tell me it's real. Oh. Okay, dude. Announce the damn pick. Oh, Hines Ward showing up. One of the few Asian receivers, bro, to get some success. I mean, I'm not Asian, but shout out to the Asians. Raiders announce it's time. Here we go. So Big Ben Roethlisberger appears. Hopefully Mendoza doesn't end up like him off the field. Let's just say that. Just announce my QB, baby. Just announce my QB. Call the pick. Hurry up. Here we go. Let the draft start. Please. Just get it over with. We got to break the curse, baby. Appreciate you, Psycho Jackal.
2026 NFL Draft is officially open. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
The Raiders are on the clock, baby.
Do not adjust your sights.
The Raiders are on the clock.
8-minute allotment of time for each team.
Appreciate you, Psycho Jackal, in the chat.
Once upon a time, 15 down to 10. Now down to
Raising a beautiful family, welcoming a daughter to the world, and also welcoming a franchise QB to the world in this draft. Okay, Kubiak and Spytek. Mendoza looking serious, bro. Why is he wearing blue? What happened to the silver tie? Why is he not wearing a blue tie instead of a silver tie? Okay. There's nothing crazy happening. He's not being. They're not trading the pick. Are they trading the pick? So earlier this morning, Mendoza was in a silver tie, and then today he's in a blue tie.
This out route is barely about 6 feet off the ground. It's on the money. Placing the ball. Look at these tight window throws, showing you that accuracy at all 3 levels. And then this is that toughness I speak of. For quarterbacks,
Let's see what's going on.
take your medicine, deliver the ball. He does it. And this kind of capped off his career and brought a national championship, which still seems crazy to say, to the Indiana Hoosiers. That's who Fernando Mendoza
All right.
is.
And you called a ton of his games Big Noon on Fox, I believe 4 this year. You mentioned in our pre-draft.
22 years old, the Heisman Trophy winner.
He's all about process, and then once he's on the football field, he plays his best in the biggest moments of the game. That's what I saw time
The clutch factor.
Mendoza is that when he needed to be great, he was at his greatest. Played the game against Oregon, whether
6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go.
that's a back shoulder throw to Elijah's direct.
I'm so glad he beat the Oregon Ducks. Woo!
Charlie Becker, that was a beautiful throw there. I'm driving the length of the field inside of a minute, down 4, have to put the ball in the end zone at Penn State. The place is going crazy. Omar Cooper didn't get his
The Raiders in the pick game? Where the Raiders at? Where the Raiders at?
absolutely exceptional in those movements. He's got the experience to back it up. You look at this century, every quarterback that won a Super Bowl this century, he's averaged about 34 starts and 1,100 attempts in his college career. That's exactly what Mendoza has done. He's got those
Break the curse, baby. No, 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 no.
for a lot of years to come, and hopefully for Vegas to a Super Bowl.
It looks like somebody's on the phone.
They're making the phone call right now.
Spytek right now.
No way.
This is how we are probably learning it's going down. Kurt Warner is with us right now. Kurt, I learned this back when you were kind enough to appear on my show today.
All right, so they're on the phone. I think it's going to be announced.
Set to play for Cal before he went to Indiana, reached out to you and showed up at your house to work out.
No chance of it being traded now. Oh, they're on stage. Cut away from Kurt Warner.
Wants to learn, wants to grow, and wants to be great. And the guys talked about all the tricks. There's certain things that
Bro,
that I think can transfer to the next level.
why don't they show what's going on instead of Kurt Warner talking?
His accuracy. A lot of times, tall, lengthy guys struggle with that part of it. He's very compact.
Okay, I think they're announcing him right now.
On the field,
Who's going to announce the pick?
to be accurate. I love decisive quarterbacks. If you watch them play, these guys comes out of his hands, and then of course both guys
Yeah, what?
talk about the big game, the big moment.
They got 4 minutes. They got 4 minutes. But yeah, man, I just really hope I hope it's the right call. There's no way we know, bro. Everybody's saying it's the right call, but it just seems too good to be true for me. The pick is in. Officially.
You don't want to kick a field goal here. You want to try and put away Miami on a 4th and 5 quarterback draw.
Break the curse.
He didn't just get a first down. He paid it off and gathered a national championship for the Indiana Hoosiers. No, he didn't hit a 3 at the buzzer. He hit a 6. One criticism of his you hear is, well, there are a lot of RPOs in this offense, and how's that going to translate? You can cut through that by looking at all the...
We got to break the curse tonight, dude. Break the curse. Break the curse. Break the curse. Here we go. Kubiak and Spytek. They look hyped. What did they do? Did they draft Mendoza? Are we all buying our Mendoza jerseys tomorrow? Is that what's happening? Ooh. All right, here comes Goodell. Oh, dude, you guys better not troll me. All right, here we go. Here's his announcement. Break the curse, baby. Break the curse.
The Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
Fernando Mendoza. We knew it the whole time, baby. The curse has been broken. A Latino QB in the silver and black. Cuban and very light-skinned, but still Latina. The curse is broken, everybody. I mean, I wish he was there in person. I wish he was there in person, but there we go. We'll see if he lives up to the hype. No surprises there. I mean, look, I was getting bored. I was slightly hoping for a surprise, but no surprise. Mendoza. We knew it. We knew it the whole time, everybody. We knew it the whole time. No mystery. So we got to order our Mendoza. I mean, where can you get a Mendoza jersey? Are they already available right now? I mean, I'll go try to buy one right now, real quick. We'll see if he's the. I mean, will he be the future? Will he top Mahomes, Bo Nix, Justin Herbert? They're kind of they're kind of older nowadays. You know, Herbert's been around for 6 years. Nix has already been around for almost 4.
A head coach who has a background being able to work and develop quarterbacks.
Mendoza's kind of shot to slide in, man. And he's going to sit behind Cousins. It's going to be great. So, hey, fun. It's a Mendoza show for the next 5 years, whether for good or for worse. If he messes up, we're stuck with him. Raiders fans. Oh, Mendoza's getting interviewed. Is he going to cry? Is he going to cry?
The last 5 months has been such a blessing by God, and I can't thank him enough. I'm just looking forward to get to work, prove at the next level. College was fantastic. I'm so blessed to have that career. But now I step into a great game in the NFL. Look forward to proving and earning it every single day.
You're going to the Las Vegas Raiders. What excites you the most about this opportunity?
What a great organization, great legacy. There's so many great teammates I'm looking forward to talking to, coaches, owners. I'm ecstatic for the opportunity.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much. God bless.
And Mendoza, a perfect political answer Excited for the opportunity. But we'll see, man. Will Mendoza fight back and say, you know what? I'm not gonna sit for this long. I came here to play, bro. I think I could be a star, bro. Mendoza, Kid Cousins are running for his money early on. All right, let's see what's happening at pick 2.
I've been saying David Bailey, much was made about his visit getting canceled to the Jets. We're going to find out if that visit was important or not here pretty quick. I would think that they already knew all they need to know about David Bailey. He was at top 30 on someone else. But Oliver's trying to lead, insight into a top 30 visit that's canceled. That's kind of folly. Yeah, and listen, if you want someone to come in and play right away in a position that's already set, it's probably David Bailey. If you want to draft upside, it's probably Arvell Reese. So do you want to draft a player for the future, or do you want to draft a player for next September? I think that's the question. Well, the pick is in, and again, to give you an idea of how fast this first round is going to go, Arizona's already 30 seconds into their top. And there could be a trade in Hoffman. We don't know, because as soon as the Jets make the pick, Arizona and the rest of the league is alerted as to who has been taken. So we're waiting for this first mystery tonight to be set. It's ironic they're making a pick, and they're hoping that this pick can help them get a pick next year. If you go an entire season without an interception, they need some more hat tricks. That's not just a coverage issue, and that's what this pick is going to be mentioned. So what are they exact last year? 31st. So there is a direct correlation. When the front doesn't pressure enough, the back is under siege. Yeah, so the Jets choosing second overall, and the top 30 visit being canceled, we'll find out if that really did have anything to do with their choice. That could have just been in the oven. It's baked. David Bailey graduated from Stanford, and there's no issue. Graduated Stanford 3 years. They already went to the program. It is a perfect program, but it was a big story. And the Jets are choosing 16th overall.
Fucking did this. Okay. Wasn't like hella bright. All right. All right, here we go. The Jets are picking. David Bailey out of Texas Tech going number 2. There you go. All right. Fix the camera, bro. Let's take a look at what's happening. Let's take a look at what else is happening. So, Mendoza, a little interview.
Single day.
You're going to the Las Vegas.
Said he's excited. But it's official. Not going to happen in year 1, I guess. So we'll see. Year 2. Year 2, how it works out. Awesome stuff. Appreciate everybody hanging out right now, man. Sorry, just figuring out some technical stuff. I already kind of lost my voice because I had the mic far away. I really shouldn't have done what I did earlier where I was trying to watch it on the TV. That really did kind of just mess up the setup, and then it kind of messed up my throat a little bit, but whatever. It's all good. We're back in action and checking all this stuff out. And seeing what's cracking on the internet, Mendoza Mania 2.0. And you got, here we go. Mendoza jerseys already. And now the question becomes, do the Raiders end up trading back? Obviously, we could be doing, or trading up. Do they end up trading up? So we'll see where the Cardinals go here. They're talking to David Bailey at Texas Tech. So here we go, man. We got what could us Raiders fans possibly bitch about now? We got exactly what we wanted. Wanted Mendoza. Wanted Genty last year. I guess the year prior, a lot of people didn't want Brock Bowers, but then they were excited once they got him, knew that he was considered one of the best players in the best player in the draft. So we got what we wanted. What can we possibly complain about now? There's no way us Raiders fans can complain about anything now. I think it's going to work out. I think it's all in the right direction. Let me try to get some more shit here.
To begin this season, Clint Kubiak does have the Tom Brady seal of approval. Brady flew in for his top 30 visit, loved everything about Mendoza. Do not expect him to play early, though. Most likely scenario for the Raiders, Kirk Cousins is their starting quarterback to begin this season. Clint Kubiak believes that is the way to have long-term success.
So here we go, man. Not playing. I think I just get bored, or I don't want to see him play. I just get bored, especially if Kirk Cousins ends up losing some games. Definitely going to get bored and want to see him play. Oh, and there we have it. Looking determined.
His teammates at Cal, his roommates said.
Mendoza almost busting out the waterworks. We know my guy. I love when players get emotional. Guy was almost getting emotional right there. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. 100%. I'm 100% on board. I mean, who else? Poll in the chat. Let's see who else we got. The pick is in for number 3. David Bailey. I think David Bailey's kind of a project, more of a pass rusher. Not really good against the run. So Jets, I think they kind of reached by grabbing David Bailey at pick 2.
He's confident, and he's physically a big human being.
Yeah.
And it's a little startling at first. Very normal, right? When I say this.
All right, Raiders fans. Letting it marinate.
Excuse me.
Oh, I like that jersey.
I'm going to walk through that.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then, let me see. All right, you're good.
Wait, I'm already making what joke? Oh, about naming the baby Aubrey. I did make that joke instantly. It was hilarious. Hey, this guy, where's his Raider gear at? You know he's a Raiders fan. He's working event staff security. Raider security, bro. I like it. pick number 3, has that been released yet? Jeremiah Love. Whoa. Cardinals reach Jeremiah Love being taken before at a higher pick than Ashton Genty. You really think he's going to be better than Ashton Genty is what they're saying. Holy cow. Jeremiah Love getting picked that high. That's crazy, man. That's crazy to me. That is freaking wild to me. That he's being taken that high. Running back at pick. So he's already the highest paid running back in the NFL. Jeremiah Love by being picked 3. That's way too crazy. That's like unnecessary. All right. So we'll see what else is happening in this draft. Can the Raiders get in the mix with the Giants? The Cowboys are an option. Some people are saying, you know, even Crosby to the Cowboys is not completely off the table. Because the Cowboys have 2 first-round picks. So do the Giants. I think if the Raiders want somebody like Omar Cooper, I think you might have to make a trade with the Chiefs to jump in at pick 29 or make a trade with the Niners. Whew. Possible. Or Rams. Rams got to pick a couple first-round picks. But I believe the Rams picks are. Oh no, Rams sent away one of their picks for the Chiefs corner, so the Chiefs have the picks. Appreciate you. Congrats on Mendoza and your baby love from Mexicali. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man. Emma Noel. Appreciate you. And hey, I got some pesos. I really got to find a good conversion rate over here and in the States, because I got some pesos that I got to turn back in. But appreciate you for the support and wishing a happy family, man. Really appreciate that. So Jeremiah Love has been announced. And we'll see what else we got here. Oh, there we go. I want to know, when is there going to be a Mendoza press conference that's a Mendoza press conference immediately, you know, via satellite or something like that? That's what I was wondering. But there you have it. Jeremiah Love immediately being picked above Ashton Genty. We'll see if he's better than Ashton Genty. I mean, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? We'll see if we get a Mendoza presser right away. Probably not. Probably at the end of the night, like when the actual draft is completely over. Probably gonna be hanging out with his family right now. You know, all that good stuff. No, so you guys are thinking of daughter names, and then you keep making a Raider reference, and everybody who's on the Raiders is a guy. So it's inherently going to be a bad daughter name if it's all guys' names. I'm not gonna name my daughter Mark Davis. I think she would hate me forever if I named her Mark Davis. I can't do that. All right. Mendoza. Man, don't you? So preseason's going to be fun. I mean, if he's not, if Mendoza's not starting, then he's definitely going to play all preseason, right? Oh, my hand is really hurting. So, I mean, I'm not even going to do a poll, you know. I could do a poll and be like, are you guys excited for Fernando Mendoza? But I think 90% are going to say yes. Maybe some are not. And honestly, if you're a Raiders content creator, you're basically not, like, or a blogger or writer, you're basically not allowed to not be excited about Mendoza. I mean, I mean, there's just people are gonna be upset. So, but I think the more interesting question is, should Mendoza start week 1 or Kirk Cousins? What if Mendoza looks better than Kirk Cousins? But throughout training camp, throughout preseason, what if Mendoza just looks better? Do you just decide, okay, let's not waste time with the 37-year-old who, Mendoza's prototype is Kirk Cousins, so let's not waste time with this guy. Let's go ahead and start Mendoza. Let's work through the kinks right now. Do you decide to do that? Or do you just consider that completely off the table no matter what, where unless Cousins gets hurt, nothing you could do about that. You just gotta roll with Cousins for at least the first 8 games. I think you give him, I think even if he's not as good as Kirk Cousins, if he's just like 20% not as good, just close. If he's just in the ballpark, I think you still start him no matter what, because he's your future. He's your franchise guy. And so Carnell Tate selected early. Holy cow, we're moving through the draft fast. Titans grab their wide receiver and Carnell Tate. Now the Giants are on the board. Oh, wow. Appreciate you, Barstow Walker. I was just joking around about the names. I like the funny name suggestions. I was just playing. But yeah, it's a personal matter. I love hearing all the suggestions. I like hearing all the suggestions, though. Carnell Tate for the Titans, though. Whew. I mean, they were rolling with Calvin Ridley last year. It makes sense that you need a wide receiver for Cam Ward. Yeah, Mendoza going to be compared to Cam Ward, I think. Jackson Dart. And then, obviously, the Manning brother next year, along with Dante Moore, Julian Sayin, and Lenore Sellers, Chambliss, a lot of other QBs. I feel like all these guys are pretty much close to the same age. You got to compare all these draft classes all together. Since Mendoza is pretty much the only QB who's going to be taken in the first round, unless somebody grabs Simpson. More on this though. Let's check it out. Oh, Mendoza on the casino billboard already. Wow, is that daylight over there? Oh, maybe the popcorn place is the side place. Right on, right on. I feel like the Mendoza thing, it was anticlimactic because we all knew that Mendoza was going to the Raiders and he's going to be the pick. So it's like, you see it confirmed, you see it set in stone, which is cool. But there's no mystery. There's no mystery element to it. Looking happy though, man. That's a bad Photoshop job. Baby names Audrey the younger, Audrey the small one. Fernanda. I am not naming my... I'm not naming... Audio is playing. You turned it off. I am not naming my... my baby anything Raiders related. I'm going to not have the stress of this team, what this team has done to me, passed on to my offspring mandatorily. Appreciate you guys saying, I hope all goes well, man. Appreciate that. Mendoza has arrived, man. What else do we got here?
Indiana running back.
Looking at the reaction.
First over. Running back Corby Davis, first overall.
And we got Alberto Mendoza, the younger brother of Mendoza. Where's he at?
So who?
Wow. What a crazy moment. You know what? Everybody else is going to be like, yeah. You know what? He better be fucking good. I'll say that, bro. You're the number one pick. You better be pretty fucking good if you want to be the number one pick, because he's got to save the franchise. You know, Kirk Cousins is starting this year. Yeah. But Mendoza's got to be, to justify being the number one pick, he's got to be the best quarterback in the NFL. I mean, you have to eventually, within these next 3 to 4 years, be the best quarterback in the NFL. You need to be better than Justin Herbert, better than Patrick Mahomes, obviously, and that's just the division. You got to be better than Josh Allen. You got to be better than Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, all these guys to justify being the number one pick in the draft. So I really hope he's got a tough task. And I think the Raiders have a tough task in front of them. No matter who you drafted, even if you were drafting the next Cam Newton, who had all the physical traits and played a lot of game, it's a tough task to be the best player in the NFL. But I feel like anything less than being arguably the best quarterback in the NFL, and because quarterback's the most important position, you end up being the best player in the NFL. So he's got to be MVP caliber. We got to have the next Rich Gannon on our hands, or 2016 Derek Carr. Definitely got to be better than everybody who exists today in the entire division. So a tough task, man. I think he could pull it off work ethic wise. I think mentally he's got everything. Will he be able to persevere past the fact that he doesn't have all the physical traits? He doesn't have the strongest arm. He's not a dual threat quarterback. He could scramble a little here and there, but you know, he's not a Cam Newton, obviously, right? So I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be one of the best, but I hope he's going to be the best. John Raider Snake, appreciate you sending so much love today. Imagine this. Fernando takes control, starts, and ends up rookie of the year. I think, what was it? Jackson Dart was robbed. Jackson Dart was robbed for rookie of the year, right? When he should have been it. And then who ended up who ended up getting rookie of the year instead for RJ Harvey, the Broncos running back. He ended up getting, he was the Senior Bowl. No, he is the AFC rookie of the year, RJ Harvey. I remember being kind of surprised by that. A little disappointing there to see RJ Harvey. Jackson Dart didn't do it. Cam Ward didn't do it. Oh, here we go. Mendoza as a Raider. I love this one. That does not look like him, but Mendoza as a Raider. The thought that counts. Look, I would love to see him be rookie of the year. I mean, dude, to me, I don't care if anybody gets pissed off with this. I really don't give a fuck, because Raiders fans are really sensitive. I'm used to it. I've been doing Raiders content for like 5 years, maybe even longer. I lose track. But if he can't beat out Kirk Cousins at any point this year, and it's not because Kirk Cousins is playing at an elite level, if Kirk Cousins is just playing at an average level and Mendoza still hasn't beat him out, I'm going to be very concerned. Very concerned. Because yeah, you got time to get better, but no, dude, it's like, especially these days in the NFL, if you're the number one pick QB, you got to be playing. You got to be CJ Stroud status. You got to be Jaden Daniels status. You got to be Caleb Williams status, Drake May status, at least. So I hope Kirk Cousins plays so well that we don't even have to think about Mendoza. But overall, I really hope Mendoza beats him out, and I hope he's so amazing and plays immediately And I think it's going to be a scary sign if he doesn't beat him out. I'm rooting for Mendoza, and I'm expecting him to beat out Kirk Cousins. So the Giants grabbed Arvell Reese. We know they're thinking of trading away Thibodeau. They have Brian Burns. That is a very odd selection by the Giants, grabbing Reese. They already grabbed an edge last year. They have Brian Burns. Why would you grab Reese as well? Chiefs are on the clock. Oh, God. Chiefs. Whew. Hopefully the Chiefs don't get anybody good, man. Whoa, 4-year, $57 million contract, $14 million a year. Mendoza's going to be making $14 million a year, dude. Well, that's how the rookie contracts are, but dude, I don't want to see a guy making $14 million a year and you're not. Oh man, if you're making $14 million a year, I'm sorry, you got to be starting as a quarterback. If you're making $14 million a year, I don't care if it's the first round pick rookie contract. I know it's higher depending on where you're drafted, but I mean, come on, dude. You guys understand, right? Like, he can't just be making $14 million a year and not the starting QB. All right, so hopefully, I'm rooting for him. Well, let's see what the NFL world's saying about all this. But appreciate you, Psycho Jackal. This is popping up. I wonder if this is a little delayed. It is slightly delayed. I'm definitely stirring the plot. Oh, dude, I'm not trying to have my favorite team get ripped off. And I'm not trying to have my favorite team make any bad decisions. And this first round pick, or this number 1 overall pick, he better freaking play soon, or else it's a problem. So that's just the fact. Imagine drafting Cam Newton at pick 1, and then he doesn't play his rookie year. I mean, wouldn't that just be insane? Imagine drafting Joe Burrow at pick 1, and then he doesn't play his rookie year. So I want him to freaking look. I want him to earn it. Beat Kirk Cousins maybe after a few games, but the guy's gotta play, man. I mean, come on. So let's see if there's any info about this Arvell Reese selection with the Giants.
Your year, then her telling, hey, you're gonna get a Power 4 offer. Whenever I go.
Emotional Mendoza music. So, okay. Who did the Chiefs take? Oh, the Chiefs traded? The Chiefs traded with the Browns? Chiefs traded with the Browns and gave up a third. Chiefs gave up a third to trade up. Ah, man. I think they're going to get Reuben Bain Jr., the edge rusher. Short arm length, but a good player. Holy cow. Yeah, I saw this one.
Won the Heisman Trophy, a national championship, and now you're the first overall pick in the NFL draft. How have the last 5 months changed your life?
The last 5 months has been such a blessing by God, and I can't thank him enough. I'm just looking forward to get to work, prove at the next level. College was fantastic. I'm so blessed to have that career, but now I step into a great game of the NFL. Look forward to proving and earning it every single day.
You're going to the Las Vegas Raiders. What excites you the most about this opportunity?
What a great organization, great legacy. There's so many great teammates I'm looking forward to talking to, coaches, owners. I'm ecstatic for the opportunity.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much. God bless.
I mean, it's cool, but he doesn't really, he doesn't say anything. You know what I mean? Like the guy, I just get the vibe that he's hiding something. I mean, I think he just wants to be the perfect guy. And so he gives perfect guy answers. I think over time, Mendoza will start letting his real personality come out. But for now, it seems like he's trying to be the perfect guy. You know, it's like when you're showing up to a new job and you're super nice when you're first joining the job. Then once you get settled into the job, you're going to let your personality come out. You're going to start saying something you don't like, or, you know, I don't like this about this. Be a little bit more curt, not having to put on the face as much. I think I want to see him relax in the future. Shout out to Do Right. Football season is back, baby. Raiders, appreciate you. Do Right. Football season is back. And the Chiefs trade up for a corner. They traded away 2 corners over the past few years. And now the Chiefs have traded up for Mansour Delane, one of the top highly rated corners in this draft out of LSU. Chiefs moved on from a couple, and people thought that'd be a huge liability. We'll see how it shakes out for them, eh? It's time, man. We need Mendoza to get rid of the Chiefs, bro. Get rid of the Chiefs here. Delane, though, man, I don't know about trading up for Delane. I think he would have been there at pick 9. I mean, were the Commanders and the Saints really going to grab Delane? And now we have Bane still available. Best who do they show us like the best player who's available right now? Bane Jr., Magoa, the tackle, Styles, Makai Lemon, the seducer. No receiver's been taken yet. We want to see what happens to Omar Cooper Jr. Will the Raiders pair him with Mendoza? Then that means that really pushes it from where Mendoza could start early if you get Cooper Jr. starting or on the team. Let's check out some more stuff. The Chipper, Mendoza, got the Raiders hat on. Yeah, what's Diana Russini up to? All the top running backs since 2015. Some good company, dude. All these guys are good. McCaffrey, Fournette, Barkley, obviously. Genty and good company. Whew, the Jeremiah Love versus Genty saga. That's going to be interesting. Diana Russini. Oh, man. Diana Russini is a meme now.
Quarterback and Fernando Mendoza is fresh off one of the greatest seasons we've ever seen from a collegiate quarterback. 41 touchdowns. He had another 7 more rushing touchdowns. I think the best fit here with the Las Vegas Raiders is new head coach Clint Kubiak. This is a deep ball throwing offense. We witnessed that the last couple of years. 2 years ago when Kubiak was with New Orleans, had the 7th most deep ball pass attempts in the National Football League. Last year, Sam Darnold 11th in deep ball attempts. Mendoza 32nd out of over 150 qualified quarterbacks in deep ball attempts, 18th in deep yard passing, and 9th in touchdowns of 20 plus.
So will they go deep, baby?
I can't wait to be walking down the street and have you come out of a restaurant or a bar and start screaming at me in the middle of San Francisco. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I thought it was a 49ers fan trying to heckle an old Raider. Here it was my old coach. It's unbelievable.
Let's get the Raiders on track.
Okay. All right. Not really saying, oh, here we go.
Nation, let's go. Raiders!
Oh, here we go. No.
Shout out to Raider Nation. Let's go. Raiders! Silver and black, excited to get to work. Let's go. Shout out to Raider Nation. Let's go. Raiders! Silver and black, excited to get to work.
That was what do you guys think about that one? John Raider, Snake, Barstow in the chat, many others. What? How are you going to rate that one? Was that a good Raiders?
Shout out to Raider Nation. Let's go. Raiders! Silver and black, excited to get to work. Let's go.
Hey, he's a professional guy, man. He is professional. That's as gangsta as Fernando's gonna get, man.
Raiders!
Raiders! Hey, I love it, dude. We need to cheese up this franchise. Commanders select Sonny Styles. Linebacker.
Go Raiders!
All right, that's going on my soundboard. I got to put that on the soundboard. Raiders. But they grabbed Sonny Styles, man. Now the Saints are selecting, and then the Browns. See if the Raiders could get in the mix with the Cowboys. Maybe they'll wait till a little bit later. One of the top, the top linebacker in the draft, though. I think I'm probably going to sit behind Bobby Wagner with the Commanders. Not a bad situation to have there. You got yeah. Raiders. Yeah, was his Raiders better than Antonio Pierce? That is a good point. Was it better than AP? Would the Raiders still take Mendoza if they had Antonio Pierce, or would he not fit the culture?
With the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando Mendoza.
I mean, we all knew it. I mean, right? We all knew it. Well, I'm happy for Mendoza, man. Emphasize that he stayed home, so he doesn't have to travel for his mom. It'd be easier. I guess he didn't have a doubt that he would not be taken.
Let's go Raiders! Silver and black, excited to get to work. Let's.
New home base for Fernando, dude.
His family, and now I'm here with Charlie Becker, one of his friends, former teammate. I mean, Charlie, just what is your reaction seeing one of your good friends be drafted #1 overall?
I mean, I'm just so happy for all the Mendozas. Fernando worked so hard to get to where he's at, and all the hard work paid off. He's such a special person and such a great human. No one's more deserving than him.
Are you going to give him a phone call, text? How are you going to congratulate him?
His phone's probably getting blown up, so maybe I'll call him tomorrow.
Ooh, Mendoza. All right, we'll see what else we have happening. Oh, he's putting on the hat. Did he only have one hat on him? Wow, how insane, man.
Come on. The Las Vegas Raiders select Fernando.
Yes! Oh my God, I
the chills. Oh my God, look at him.
I mean, this is so fake.
Oh my God, that's so.
This is so fake because it wasn't a surprise. Like, how?
Oh my God. This is scary, boy.
All right, we'll see what's going on now.
No, I do not tip picks. My tip is pour a cold one and enjoy the picks. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. Jets, don't screw it up.
All right, let's see who else got selected. Commercial break right now. Oh, God, a long commercial break. Wow. Yeah, dude, yeah, this is a little too fake. Yeah. Yeah, so we have Sonny Styles with the Commanders. We had that. Yeah. Congratulations to all the rookies. We got Tom Brady now reacting. Congratulations to all the rookies who joined in the NFL this weekend. Oh, he shouts out Mendoza specifically. Just know that your career will be defined by what happens going forward. You'll need to take everything you do to the next level in order to compete with the best. Welcome Fernando Mendoza. It's time to get to work. Brady taking some shots at Mendoza, saying it's time to get to work. Hey, and so this is on Brady, dude. If this doesn't work out, it is on Brady. But yeah.
Mendoza, it's Rich Gannon. Congratulations on being the first overall pick in the NFL draft. I know Raider Nation is so excited to have you come to Vegas and be our starting quarterback. I have great respect for your body of work and what you were able to accomplish at Indiana, winning a national championship. And I think you bring physical and mental toughness to that position, which is so important in the NFL. I'm looking forward to seeing you at minicamp and, of course, training camp. And I'm looking forward to see you change the culture and the environment in Vegas with your toughness. Congratulations, my friend.
Hey, former MVP, man. Trying to freaking inspire him to be the next MVP, but Kirk Cousins is currently in the way, so that's a little bit of a block. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Of course, Gannon and Gruden are bringing up, we got to start Mendoza, bro. And shout out to Jeffrey Carlson sending a super sticker. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you supporting the show.
I don't know that that's going to be the case. We've got a lot of time to decide who lines up and plays week one for the Raiders. I just think that he's going to get the lion's share of the reps, John. As you know, in the spring and the summer, Kirk Cousins doesn't need the reps. I think you bring him along. I think you see where he's at, how he's able to process and absorb information. We know that, they've already given him the playbook. I think he's been working with Brian Greasy. I think he's a lot further along than people think at this time of the year. I think he'll be a lot further along in minicamp than most rookie quarterbacks. And we'll see where he's at. Look, the Raiders don't need to make a decision on who the starting quarterback is going to be till week one, so they've got plenty of time. I think it's a good situation. I think Kirk Cousins, John. You've worked with him in the past. I think he's a guy with great character. I think he's going to be willing to help the young quarterback. I think he understands what his role is going to be with this football team. I think for, as you build out that quarterback room, you want some experience. You want a guy that's been in the fires. I think you get that in Kirk Cousins.
So they still don't think Mendoza's going to start, but you don't draft Mendoza just to bench him for Kirk Cousins. I like that slogan there, man, which is like, yeah, that's how I feel. Oh, the Saints took Jordan Tyson, the receiver out of Arizona State that had tons of injury issues. And a lot of people thought he might slip and fall because of the injury issues, even though he's been a great player. Saints must believe his medicals will check out.
So running back in the back.
Could have been a Thunder like GM of the Arizona Cardinals.
And they do go.
Oh, did Fernando do a press conference already? Oh, Mendoza on the Q&A. All right. I'm going to go ahead and make a video
Ball player.
about this
The
Mendoza
Raiders are getting
pick.
an amazing human being.
If anything happens with the Raiders, I'll be making a video about that. But I am kind of just sitting around at this point waiting for something to happen, just like a lot of you guys. And they're milking it for commercials. They're milking it for commercials right now. We'll be going live again soon. I'll be going live during the games, of course, for the season. And hanging out then. If anything, I mean, honestly, lately, if anything substantial happens, I've been just pumping out a video. But I want to try to find more moments to go live. But it does sort of feel like doesn't look like the Raiders are trading up into the first round. We will drop a video if that does happen. And there's a lot of Mendoza stuff coming out. So be on the lookout for my video. I'm going to try to collect it all and break down what people are saying. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Appreciate John Raider Snake hanging out. Appreciate Mr. Wombat and many others coming through. Appreciate you, Barstow. Thanks for the congratulations on the kid. Really appreciate that. And next time I won't try to mess around with the camera angle and I'll just keep it normal. Instead of trying to watch it desperately on the TV. But appreciate you guys, man. And I'm stoked about the season. We got a season happening with a baby on the way. And we also got a new quarterback who I hope starts above the 37-year-old quarterback. I think that'd be a good problem to have. But we'll see what happens. No, I'm not naming my kid Madden. No Raider names for the kid. But peace out, everybody. And I hope you guys have a good one. Be on the lookout for the video.